Hello and welcome to Break Even by Breakfast on the accounting channel with me, Mark Sweetman. My guest today is Anna Downs. She is the co-founder and CEO of VideoSherpa. VideoSherpa is a guided content creation platform for businesses which enables them to leverage the power of video marketing by easily creating high-quality original video content in-house.
So our background is in video production and in communications and marketing. So the two co-founders, that's where we both come from. We would have worked together with going into companies and creating video content for them. So, going back sort of 5, 6, 7 years, we would have worked with a whole host of different companies in the public sector, in retail, in, pharma and medical device, who needed to create video content. And obviously the need for video content has really ramped up over the last number of years. It's not just used for marketing purposes, it's used for internal comms, for training, for product development. There's so many different applications. So we sort of put our heads together and began working with a software development company to create a very straightforward, streamlined platform that people could use themselves. And crucially, it guides them through the process, from filming the shots to editing them together, managing all the content, because that's a big hassle for people. Where are the clips that you filmed at an event 6 months ago? Where's the footage of such and such that Johnny shot? So we looked at the problems that people had. We developed a platform that addressed those and simplified the solution to those problems. And that's what VideoSherpa is. The platform helps with the video production process. So literally, you film using the VideoSherpa app. That syncs to the cloud-based editor, so you're editing on the browser, but it's an end-to-end solution. So it's giving you step by step how many shots to film, what kinds of shots you need, how to quickly edit them together, and then the management part of it. So how to share, clips to your asset library so you can reuse them again. We started on the New Frontiers program. Back in 2016, I did New Frontiers in GMIT, and that was really the first, I suppose, testing the idea, but actually not only testing the idea, testing, did we feel we were the right people to pursue this? Was this a business that we felt we could deliver? And I found the New Frontiers program great in terms of just challenging loads of assumptions that we had about it, making us think about it in a broader way, and looking at issues that we hadn't even considered. While we were on that, we got competitive start funding from Enterprise Ireland. So that allowed us then to work with the software development team to produce the MVP. So we got HPSU funding, the first tranche of it last year, and we just recently closed out the second round on that as well. So some people can bootstrap their companies, of course. I think if there's quite a big software development element to your business, you're going to have to budget that in. And like a lot of people will tell you, it's going to take longer and cost more. So it's sort of learning where we fit within the marketplace, the right company, the right target sector for us, the right size company for us, the right individuals within the company to approach. That whole sales piece, it's still something that's being refined. I suppose it's the time to sale, you're dealing with a company, they're a very high priority for us. We mightn't be the highest priority for them. And it can take much longer to get a sale across the line than you think it will. And that's challenging in terms of cash flow, in terms of your pipeline, understanding where you are in their priority list. So there's 4 of us on the team now. So I do a lot of the sales, but we have someone totally dedicated to sales, one to kind of product development, and one in marketing. What we're trying to do is share valuable content all the time.
Okay,
So
so it's nearly about getting in the door a little bit and then upselling as much as
yeah,
possible.
giving them more ideas for how they can use the tool in different ways. So we're constantly putting out content on our social channels and delivering sort of guides how to do things, but also just blog content and continually sharing ideas. So we have different pricing plans depending on the need. So for smaller, maybe small companies with maybe just 1 or 2 staff, there'd be a plan there that they might want to create maybe 1 video a month, something relatively straightforward. But then there's plans right up to big organizations who would have teams maybe in different locations around the world who might want to create up to 250 videos per year. There's 3 elements to the subscription plan.
Okay.
So the software obviously is the biggest part. So when everyone signs up, we supply them with a gimbal, which is like a handheld stabilizer with its own tripod, and the microphone kit and the phone connectors. So that's the kind of the minimum media kit they need to get started. So we supply that. And then we also do the training. So there is a training element to it. And our training it's a 2-pronged approach. So we would do an initial training with the team on Zoom. We do it online. We get them up and running on the platform. And then we do a second training session, usually about 10 days or 2 weeks later, when they've all had a chance to play with it, to make their first video, to figure it out. And then we kind of review what they've done and we address questions that they have. And once they've had a chance to actually go through the whole process end to end, there's a much greater understanding of it. So we are focusing mainly on the UK and Ireland right now, but we have started LinkedIn campaigns to the US.
Well, thanks very much for coming on the show and sharing your startup experience with us. And I found it really enjoyable and insightful, and I hope our viewers did the same. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon for another episode of Break Even by Breakfast.